Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell and welcome to Week in Review, where we take a look at all the different games we reviewed this week and other videos that we've done. We tell you what we think of them, and then if you want to see the full reviews, you can click on the links in the description below. Here we go.
Hey everybody, I'm Z Garcia. Here's what I did last week. So I reviewed Guild Academies of Valeria, which I gave a 7.5 out of 10 to. This is an interesting design in which you have dice that you're drafting, very cool custom dice. They represent students at this Guild Academy, and you are going to be leveling them up, imparting them with knowledge. Eventually they graduate, you lose the dice, send them on a quest, and you need to get new ones. You have professors that help you send them out, and it's basically you activating your machine, if you would. You're trying to get the most victory points by doing all these things. I like what's going on in this one. It's an interesting game. It does feel a little bit like it's cobbled together from various, Euro game baggo tricks, you know. And most of them I enjoy. There's a couple that feel a little rote, it's a little trite. But I overall like it. I like the theme. I like what's happening in it, though, again, it's very abstracted in a way. I like the look of the game. It's a fun one I'm happy to play. And then I reviewed Discordia, which I gave an 8.5 out of 10 to. I really like this one. And it's got one great concept, and that is you have workers you need to place in your city, find them places to be, to take care of Rome. And when you run out of workers, you win the game. There's no scoring, there's nothing else. If you manage to run out before the end of the fourth round, the fourth year in the game, you just win outright. And if not, then we count who has the fewest. I love that it feels kind of like roll and write style game with all the combo-rific stuff going on. You place one, you draft a die for worker placement in this one also, or for action activation. You activate something, that little something gives you a bonus, and then you go over here and you activate that bonus, and hey, look at that, by activating that bonus, I get this other thing in turn, and I do that, and so you have these little cascading actions, which feels very satisfying. So really like Discordia. It's a game that is smaller, I would say, than the theme and the box would lead you to believe, and that's not a knock on it at all. It's very playable. So there you go. That's it for me, folks. I will see you on the next one.
Happy Week in Review. I'm Wendy Yee, and today I have one game for you, and that is Agree to Disagree. Now, I gave this a 6.5, and you may agree to disagree with me on that rating. I thought it was a fun party game, but it can kind of melt down and break if people are going to game the game too much. And honestly, I am one of those people that is likely to do that. So I'm likely to mess up this game. So I gave it a 6.5 because I like the pitch pipe connector thing. I think there's some cool moments to it. But at the end of the day, it's like almost there, almost approved, but not quite. So there you go. Let's go and see who's next.
All right, this was a really surprising week for me. First of all, I took a look at Tequila, which I came in at a 4 on. This is surprising because this game, I feel like I was set up to enjoy it. I really, I was interested in the theme. I think it's really unique. I love roll and writes, combo-tastic feelings and games, but this one just, I really disappointed more than fell flat for me. I just felt like it got caught up in itself, I guess. The combos weren't there like I wanted, but when they were there, they interrupted your action, so it was hard to follow. The rules, even the updated rules, just left a little bit to be desired. So Tequila, I unfortunately, as much as I wanted to like it, can't recommend it. I came in at a 4. Found it to be a very frustrating experience. I also took a look at Discordia. So on the other side of this, I did not think I was going to like Discordia. The theme didn't seem like it was there, and to be fair, it still isn't there, but I ended up really enjoying it and came in at an 8.5. I find the decisions to be very tense, the turns to be very tense as you're waiting to see are they going to draft the die that you need, or if you're the first player, you have 3 full options, going through your choices, figuring out what's the best. It really felt combo-tastic. I loved it when you find that perfect die in the perfect color to trigger your engine and get rid of your workers. So I really enjoyed it. My biggest qualm with the game was sometimes during the 4th round, you already know who the winner is going to be. And if it's not you, it kind of just becomes a beat your own best score game. That's enough for me to still get it to the table. I really enjoy it and can't wait to keep diving more into Discordia, which was an 8.5. So, little bit of an emotional week, we'll say. Not quite what I expected with my games, but I really enjoyed Discordia, so we'll go with that. Let's keep moving, though.
All right, for me, I did a live Q&A on Monday. We also did one of the most chaotic We'll Play It Lives ever, where I can't really recommend the games that we played, but some insane things happened. I did my boring unboxing this week. I took a look at Aqua, a nice tile laying game where you're putting fish out, and it's just a beautiful, gorgeous game. 7 out of 10. Look Back, where I took a look at games I reviewed 1, 5, and 10, 20 years ago. Jokkmokk, a game in which you are drafting cards. Really like this game, a simple, fun game. I just think it's easy to play. It's almost kind of a nice filler in there. We did our crowd surfing segment. We did Tequila. Tequila is a game I didn't particularly love. It feels like a lot of work. There's a lot of problems with it that I just don't enjoy. A 5 out of 10. We did our role-playing game, The 4 Coins again. See what happens this week. We did Agree to Disagree, where I took a look at a game. Well, basically, you were arguing over this game. I think it's a fun game, although I am pretty much the only one here that really likes the game. I did another plea to publishers on how to fix games, not just the rule books this time, but talking about components. I took a look at Forever Home with Camilla about rehoming dogs. It's interesting. The theme is beautiful and gorgeous, but I gave it a 6 because the gameplay itself wasn't super exciting about it. I did a whole 8 short game reviews, some of them good, pretty good, really good, and some, well, not so great. And then finally, I took a look at Guild Academies of Valeria, which I think is the best one I've seen of this genre so far. There's a few things that could be fixed about it, but I enjoy it a lot, and it's certainly one I'd be anxious to play again. I give this one a 7.5. Anyway, those are all the reviews I did this week. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching Week in Review. This is the Dice Tower. We'll see you now, very soon. I'm Tom Vassell.